And welcome to day number 6 of our little family holiday over here in Spain. Now you join us as we're walking down to get some breakfast, and then we're going to carry on walking down the road after breakfast and hopefully going to look at the ticket shops to see what kind of deals we can get on a lot of the places that are around here. So we'll go eat some breakfast and then we'll carry on walking. Not bad for €5. What do you think? So we finished up our breakfast over there in the corner, and as you might be able to tell, it is a pretty windy day today. So what we're going to do, we've crossed over the road, and we're going to walk down to the bus stop, and we're actually going to catch the bus into Benidorm. And welcome to Benidorm.
Bitch, you want BBM, we should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN, take that high road and hop in.
So I'm not going to get too much footage from today, purely for the fact that we've only really come over here for a stroll around and see actually how busy it is. But we will be back at night, which is when really Benidorm starts to come alive, which is when all the interesting stuff goes on. Because right now, it's just rammed. So we've just spent the last hour walking around trying to get the baby to go to sleep, and we've finally done it. So we thought we'd find this quiet little bar, sit down, grab a pint, €1.50, belting, we'll sit there for a few hours. As soon as we sat down, pints arrived, and you can probably hear music. We've actually got a singer on. But it does mean that she's woke up. Ah well. So right here is the infamous Benidorm strip, and what you need to do, you need to remember what this looks like, because when we come back in the next couple of nights, it will look completely different. You will not be able to move, but right now it's a ghost town, and all you've got is these odd side bars that stag and hen do's even are all taken up. So a bit of a different backdrop, but believe it or not, it was only about 15 minutes ago since I last videoed that clip of the Benidorm strip. But after I'd done that, a taxi actually pulled up alongside us, so we decided just to jump in that and come back to the apartment. We would like to stay in Benidorm a bit longer, but it was really hot and muggy, and trying to find a bar that was quiet enough for us to go in and sit inside and there's some air conditioning was just difficult to do. So we decided to come back here, rest up, because tonight we're heading out towards a Greek restaurant, which is just literally 2 minutes from where we are now, and it's really nice food, and we don't want to waste an evening there. So we're going to rest up here, get ourselves showered, all pruned and all nice, and then head out for tea tonight together. So we're finally ready to go out. Maybe it's a little bit later than anticipated, but we're ready to go. So what I'm going to do is actually show you how close this restaurant is to the apartment where we're staying. So from this spot now, let's go. Right, you're going first.
We'll just do it together.
Right. Okay. Cheers, honey. Oh shit. Oh, it smells.
Oh my god.
Wait, let me drink a beer from my wine glass.
Oh my god, my mouth's watering.
Oh, it's disgusting. Quick, eat some bread. So here we have my grilled used cheese. So this is just a starter, and it's huge. And it comes with a side salad.
It's always been
and it comes with bread. And that's what you've got. This looks good.
Roasted peppers.
And on the side salad.
Cheese.
Right. Let's work on these. Cue pepper. Does look good. Yeah, that's what I got last time. Yeah, it was good. So we just left the Greek restaurant, albeit probably a little bit sooner than we first anticipated. That was because this one started to have a little scream, and also it was bloody hot. So we couldn't last any longer in there. We actually didn't even finish our main meals. But yeah, it is a good restaurant to go. You do go in and get a free shot of ouzo and a couple of bits of bread with tzatziki. And like I said, it cost us 29 something for the meal, which starts with a main and a beer. I don't think it's too bad. So we just jumped over the road to a bar because we saw karaoke was on. So we walked in and sat down, and the sea of volunteers is quite amazing. And one thing's for sure, you can definitely tell this place is run by an Englishman. That's the first full pint I've had in all day. So it definitely ain't Carling. So we decided, as the only paying patrons left in that bar, that we're probably best just calling it a night. So I'm going to end today's video here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll be going back out to Benidorm again at some point, and we'll get a lot more footage from that, especially at the night time. But other than that, I'm going to end the video today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Gracie, say goodnight. Say goodnight. Hello and welcome to Saturday afternoon. Yes, it is afternoon. We haven't done anything this morning. We've had a lazy day around the pool. But it is Saturday afternoon, which means football. So we're off to the pub now, get some dinner, drink some pints and watch some football.
Corner taken here by Madison. Lovely cross-field ball, wasn't it?
Billy was unreal, and that's why this lad is the best in the business. It's not balance there. How he's managed to have
a midfield where Lamella's causing a problem.
He said at the top of the game that Harry Winks in the diamond that they
What? Yep, agreed. It was hot on it. Yeah, so we've just come back to the apartment now because we were watching the Leicester and Tottenham game, which just literally finished. But just as that finished, Gracie decided to wake up and scream the house down. So we think it's because it's too hot. So we've come back now, catch some AC and get under the fans a bit. Probably gonna have a little kip because it is 4 o'clock now in the afternoon. Have a little kip, yeah? Yeah, okay. And then we'll head out for tonight. It's Saturday night and we kind of overslept, so now we're hungry. Once again we're going to go to another all-you-can-eat restaurant because there's quite a few, but the strange thing enough is the majority of them are Chinese. But this one we're going to now is a lot better. There's a hell of a lot more choice. Probably won't be doing any sushi, I don't think, but there's a hell of a lot more food in here. So this is where we're eating, Sapporo. And as you can see, it's a lot busier than all the others we've ever been eating in. There's a lot more choice in this one. Hey, they do sushi as well. So once again, it's one price. Anything you can eat, anything you can drink. So I've asked for a wine and you get a bottle. But I know, that's my first beer. My next beer will look like that. So like the last one, they give us a little slip of paper, which meant we could write everything down that we want and at least know for the next time. But while we're waiting on our first course, we've gone ahead and chosen our second course, which does consist of what we didn't know that they had here, sushi. So we have our first course, and one little tip: if you want rice, get it early, because they pile it up high because they know that'll fill you up. Show me your best face. Go. Right, can I eat my food now? Thanks. What is that one? What have I ordered? Spicy one. That's the chicken, that's the spicy, and then that's your... So we've just finished with food, and what you might be thinking is, James, how come another Chinese? But over here, there is so many Chinese restaurants, and the majority of them are all you can eat, but they're all individual and they're all different. So that one we've just been to there is one that we've been to loads of times on different visits and stuff, and it's always been the best. We always get the biggest portions, the different varieties of food, and today was no different. It's probably slightly gone downhill in its level of, what would you call it, professionalism. They kind of just threw the plates at us and threw a menu and a piece of paper, but oh well, we're still good. But even after tonight, we're still not finished, because behind me, you can see it, that place there is a Thai restaurant, and we will be going there, and that is very, very nice. Probably one of the best Thais we've been to, so that's another food for another night. I forgot to mention earlier, them fireworks that I got a bit of a clip of before, that was from over in Altea, where I said that they had the festivals up at the church. They've actually started this weekend, so that's where the fireworks are from. It's 11 o'clock. You should be asleep. You're just not interested though. Whoops. Pictures for the juggler. Oh well. Just have to get more drinks. I think I'll have another Long Island, and you can have another pina colada. All I'm going to say is 20 past 11. The busiest I've ever seen that restaurant.
We were the only people in it the other day.
We were. We're the only people in it. And what was that at normal eating time on holiday? 8 o'clock. Jesus. What I don't like about every night is after you just had your tea, we unfortunately have this bloody hill to walk up. But fortunately this way around it's not too far up the hill. They've actually added another entrance halfway up, which I'm very, very thankful for. We made it. That's a bloody big hill. But here you go. If you can see. There we go. This is where we're staying. There's the pool. It's completely residential here, but obviously a lot of people own them and then rent them out. Well, this is the pool. It's bloody freezing every single day. And then the apartment we're in is that one, right in the corner. Perfect. Why are you still not asleep? You need to go to sleep. That's not sleeping. Oh well. Say goodnight.